Hello everyone and welcome to Makeup Monday. For today we're going to be doing something slightly different. We're going to kind of be reviewing a website sort of thing, and that is Hautelook.com, Hautelook.com, which is the period button, C-O-M. Just spell the whole thing out, F-C-A, just do that. And the reason is because I buy quite a few beauty products from Hautelook. Now, I prefer Hautelook. There's all kinds of different websites that are the flash sales, this thing's only on sale on the website for this long, buy at your own risk or whatever. And I browsed a lot of them. Hautelook is my favorite and the one that I continuously return to and have an account with and all of that. And the reason why I like it, by the way, this video is not sponsored. Hautelook doesn't know I'm doing this. I like them, one, because they're associated or affiliated, I'm not quite sure which, with Nordstrom Rack. And you can go to Nordstrom Rack within the Hautelook website and get discounted prices there as well. So it makes it a little bit more trustworthy for me. And because I have purchased from them before, so I know, I'm confident, when I order a product, I'm getting that product. The problem with flash sales, or flash sales sites rather, is that, or with sales in general, is the items aren't returnable most of the time. Particularly beauty items are rarely returnable because obviously you use the lipstick or you put it on your face. I've never bought clothing from Hautelook, at least not that I can think of off the top of my head. I don't think I've ever bought anything other than beauty items from them, but they do have kids things, women's sections, men's sections, home goods sections, and you can get really good prices on luxury high-end brands, which is what it's known for. Other websites, they just have general sales. This one is specifically for more luxe brands like Illamasqua, and I got a lipstick from Illamasqua, clearly, from Hautelook before. And since I trust it, I know that I'm getting my money's worth out of things, and what the product that I'm being given is that product. I enjoy it because I can get stuff like Illamasqua, which just recently started shipping to the United States, but prior to that, I couldn't get, I would have to pay outrageous shipping fees from Illamasqua to get products in, but I didn't have to pay the expensive shipping fees. You do have a shipping fee, but it's not like ordering directly from England to get them, which is fantastic. And so I'm going to share with you some products I recently got, and then after I show you some products, I told you I like that I get stuff that's not normally available to me, I get bulk packs of things, and you get super discounted prices on high-end items, which is wonderful. But I'm going to share with you some of the most recent purchases that I've gotten, and then I will tell you some of the cons of flash sites in general, but the ones that I am familiar with Hautelook. So I've gotten the color Disciple, which is a dark blue lipstick from Illamasqua, and I wanted the color for a long time, but it's normally, an Illamasqua lipstick is normally $26 US, and you have to pay the crazy shipping prices. Well, it was only $7 or $8 on Hautelook. Yes, please. And I was so excited, and I got it, and I'm just, In fact, I just wore it. If you watch my vlog from Saturday, which I'll link below for Vlogmas, I wore it to work. Then, I'll start with this one. Another one that I got a little bit earlier than that is it was after the Disciple. But this is the Fab Girl Slim. It used to be called Fat Girl Slim, but I guess for marketing and PR, they changed the name. But this is a skin firming cream, and I really love this for my thighs because I work out a lot and I do a lot of weightlifting stuff, and I do a ton of lunges and dips, just things that involve my thighs being used. And it but I also don't eat the best, so I kind of can't balance it out. This helps my skin look tight and helps prevent, I don't have like really bad cellulite, but I have like verges cellulite, and when I move certain ways, this helps that, and I really like that. I like how tight and moisturized this makes my skin, especially on my thighs, feel and look. And normally, you know, to get the full size of this, which is what I have, it's $30 something. It was about $15. It was half the price roughly, give or take a few bucks. And I enjoy that. The most recent thing that I got was the Simply Spoiled, which is another thing I love about Hautelook. There are brands on there that aren't in your local Sephora, that aren't in the drugstore, and that unless you somehow come across them, Hautelook is a great way to get to know new brands and find new things to love. So this is from Simply Spoiled, and this is this stuff called Skinny Tea, which the full price of this for a bag this size, which is, I don't know. It says it says that it's a 60 count, so 60 amounts of tea cup worth of tea in here, which is quite a bit. It'll last a while. But I'm hesitant to buy new products in their biggest form at their full price, especially online in a place where I can't get a sample size of something, because there's nothing I personally hate more than buying a big bunch of something, a jar or a full size of something, and then being committed to something I don't like. You know, if it's a one-time meal, you know, at a restaurant, you try something new, you don't like it, you get over it, you don't order it again. When you're stuck with it at home consistently, that's kind of rough. But I also got these, I've been looking into getting supplements for health reasons. As I said, my diet isn't very good. So I was looking for a nutritional supplement, and Simply Spoiled has this hair, skin, and nail promotes growth. Now, I don't particularly care that it's going to improve, it might improve growth of my leg hair or something like that, but it's supposed to make your hair nice and healthy. I have very dry, very thick, very, it causes a lot of dandruff with my hair. I love my hair, but as you can see, you can see how dry it is. And my nails, they break constantly. I'm wearing an Illamasqua nail polish, by the way, it's called Scarab. But my nails break and are weak and get caught on things constantly. And I do not have the best skin. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I go through trying to get rid of problem skin a lot. But it says for adults only, take 3 tablets a day with food. Do not take this, but it, where is the stuff that it says? It has a whole bunch of healthy things in there. So there's a lot of vitamin A. I'm particularly happy with the iron amount. You get 17%, which is more than you get with most things. And, you know, you get a lot of phosphorus and all kinds of stuff like that. It's really, really good. And you get 100% of your vitamin A. That's fantastic. Vitamin A is not hard to get, though. It's in everything. But, so this is supposed to specifically help with the growth of things that are keratin things, hair and nails. And I was able to get both of these for, I can't remember the exact price, so I'm not going to throw it out there just in case somebody feels lied to. But you can go and look at the original prices of things and you're like, oh, this is really inexpensive compared to what I normally get. So being able to try something, trying 2 things at once for a really low combined price is fantastic. And like I said, it exposes me to new brands, hence there's a lot of pros to it. Now, with everything in life, there are negatives. One of the negatives is that you don't have a lot of time to think about them, because what happens is it starts in Ohio, the Outlook site updates and changes to the next day. It says 8 a.m., but that's Pacific time. For Central time, it is 11 a.m. So it's not convenient in that way. And you have a limit. Like if you are looking at something, it gives you a time limit of 15 or 10 minutes to add it to your cart. And I'm sure there's control reasons for it. They have limited stock, limited amounts of things, so they can't wait for you to dawdle when there's somebody else who could be, giving them money, essentially. But that's the thing, you don't have a lot of time to think about stuff. Sometimes because again, 8 a.m. Pacific time versus 11 a.m., that's 3-hour difference. So if there are people who are on the site who really want to get something too, and they're able to get on there earlier, when you think that it's just started, things will be sold out, because again, there's limited amounts of things, and you don't know how much of something they have. They're like, oh, we're selling this is the sale. They could only have one of that item. It's first come, first serve. And first come, first serve is never, it's not bad, but it's not really it's convenient for a company. It's not convenient for consumers, because you can feel, stiffed or jilted because of it. And it's just not a fun feeling, but it's first come, first serve. The other thing is it takes weeks and weeks to get here. And for me, one of the reasons I get something is that I don't have the affordability to, or the desire to spend the money for far away shipping. Thus, when something it can take almost a month. It can take 6 to 8 weeks before you get an item. So you're typically waiting a month and a half, roughly, to 2 months before you're getting an item. So it's not good for the holiday season, because you won't get the item in time. And because it is so varying with that, it's already going to take a couple weeks. So even if you think you're ordering ahead of time, if you're thinking about getting gifts for somebody or a housewarming gift, you don't know when it's going to get to you. And I find that their tracking is not the best, because they're just like, when you go to check your tracking with stuff, it just goes, it's in this stage. Okay, where is it? When is an estimated delivery time? It's all over the place. So I don't like that. The other thing that I don't like is, you don't know, with just these sites in general, sometimes you can get a lipstick, and this has never happened to me, but it's possible, where you could get a lipstick and it's broken, and that's why it was put in the sale thing. Or you're not given expiration dates or anything when you get the package. You just get it in a bag like this, surrounded by paper, and it says what's in it and then the little barcode on the back. So you're like, I don't know anything about the product. Now, I'm pretty sure with stuff like this, there's a date on the bottom. They have to keep this stuff in check. But yeah. But otherwise, I really like this site. If you want to check it out, I highly recommend it. And I will see you next week. Bye-bye.